So now that we have the footage from all sides, I can tell you this. Jeff Nippard did a colossal mistake. He shouldn't have done that.
Hey Mike, let's go over here.
But please hear me out, I want to get it straight from the beginning. What Mike did was 100% wrong. He shouldn't have done that, and now he's going to support the consequences. But I think Jeff Nippard could have done things a little bit differently, and the outcome could have been much better. We have this piece of footage which Jeff Nippard sent to Greg Doucette. It's basically Jeff Nippard doing a set of bicep curls, filming for one of his training videos, and as he was filming that, he just shouts Mike's name. When he said Mike's name, he was like maybe 10-15 meters away. He was training a client. He's training a client. At least respect the fact that he's training a client. He's at his workplace. That person paid for the session. So maybe just wait until they finish the session. Have at least this much respect for his client and engage him after. I'm a personal trainer myself. If I'm training a client and someone comes to ask my help in the gym, because it happens many times, I will ask my client first, sorry, I know you paid for this, can I go and help him? And most of the time clients will say like, yes, but sometimes clients will say no. So Jeff Nippard could have given some space to Mike and train his client, maybe approach him after the session, and then things maybe could have been a bit cooled off from the interaction they had until this moment, and maybe the outcome would be a little bit better. Second thing I have a kind of a problem with, as he was doing the bicep curls, what was in his mind? Because we all know content creators, they want to create content. And look what happened with this kind of content. It literally blew up, and Jeff is now on the front pages of a lot of media outlets discussing this problem. So in his mind, was he like, this would be a good piece of content, let me go to Mike and see what happens. So in a way, he took a little bit of a risk. If he realized that or not, obviously I can't put myself in his head and understand what was going through his head. So it's obviously justified to go and discuss with the person and try to calm things down, because some comments were saying that it's totally justifiable that he went to defuse the situation, because maybe he could have attacked him outside of the gym or behind his back in another place. If he wanted to get a piece of content, exactly from the situation, he got it, but at the same time, he put himself in a big risk, because you see this guy is already kind of taunting you in the gym. He's on drugs. He will probably get roid rage. So why would you want to go in his face? Even though he did it in the most calmly and most friendliest manner, because he didn't have his arms up, his tone of the voice was not like aggressive or engaging, going to him to have a conversation. But this guy, when he saw Jeff coming, approaching him, he just went into full roid rage mode and just charged him. Probably he didn't even hear what Jeff said, tone he had or anything. He just saw him coming and then he just went to charge, because that's what roid rage does. You just see red in front of your eyes and then nothing else matters. So, as I said before, I'm not siding with Mike. 100% what Mike did, it's wrong. But at the same time, I don't know if it's this content creation mentality. I think he could have handled things a little bit better. I'm really happy that things didn't go way worse, because at that speed and the things that were around, if Jeff could have been like a meter to his left, then he could have hit his head, he could have hit his spine, and that the outcome could have been way worse. And he even attacked his cameraman. He was this like scrawny kid, like, come on, like, what the hell? So you can see he's clearly not in his right mind. He's in full-blown roid rage, and then he's gonna do stupid shit. He seems like he doesn't give a single F. He's unapologetic, he doesn't care, he thinks he's in the right position to do that, but obviously this creates a precedent, because if people, now it is blown out of proportion, the media took the story and is blowing it out of proportion, and people can be scared going to this type of gyms, because look what may happen. I'm gonna be around people who take steroids and they have roid rage, and then they're gonna be aggressive with members, and of course we don't want this in our society, in our gyms, nowhere in the world. But please let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? And just for the sake of conversation, I just want your opinion as well, because this is what the fitness community should be about discussion. If you disagree with me, I can engage in a conversation, but not throw punches. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.